to see ya. Hope you don't mind. I wanted to serve tea, but those fancy cups are hard to find here in the sticks. Why, thank you, John, but there's no need for formalities with me. I'm perfectly happy to get right to business. I've made extra bedrolls at camp for when our guests arrive and sent out all our correspondence. Is there anything else? Well, I'll be. Don't take this the wrong way, Maid Marian, but you're a natural. Goodness, coming from you, that's high praise. Since you took care of everything else on your highest to-do list ahead of time, I think you are ready for the hard part. Oh yes, I've never been an inside woman before, but I'm very much looking forward to it. Love that enthusiasm. Trust me, you just gotta be your usual charming self and you'll make out fine. Let's send Maid Marian to start her mission. Inside the castle's keep again. It feels like ages since I was here last. Though, I suppose I am here to persuade Prince John that I'm on his side again, and that's certainly familiar enough. I have a good amount of practice at pretending I don't find him completely objectionable. Here we are, Prince John's bedchamber. I overheard one of the guards saying he'd locked himself in here after the fire. Which does sound bad, but that wouldn't even be his third longest sulk. He was beside himself after his trip to Ireland. Well, I suppose I'd best try to cheer him up. Oh, your majesty, I'm sure you know who this is. That sent Maid Marian to put on a show of loyalty. Oh, come now, sire. I've returned to court and sworn my renewed loyalty to you. I even wrote you that lovely poem. Surely you won't ignore me forever. Well, I suppose I'll just leave behind this bag of stolen taxes I reclaimed from Robin Hood. You have my attention. I had a feeling that would do it. Well, there goes Marian, headed off to the castle to do her thing. Of course, it's easy for her to walk into town without causing a hubbub. They ain't finished printing up her wanted posters yet. Us repeat offender types, on the other hand, if we wanna stroll into Nottingham, we gotta do a little planning first. Let's build Nottingham. Yeah, that should do it. Hang right through the pasture, keep low over the bridge. And if the guards get too close, I can always hide out in the old royal rock pile. Come to think of it, why do we even have a royal rock pile? Prince John worried about a gravel shortage or something? Well, if he is, he better start busting up those royal rocks himself. I'm sure not gonna do it. Alright, I got my route through town to the castle mapped out. Time to see how fast I can run it. Maybe I'll even beat old Robin's record too. A little friendly competition never hurt no one. Let's send Little John to infiltrate Nottingham. Very well. If you have indeed rediscovered your fealty to our royal personage, tell me one thing. How did you spirit away a bag of the king's taxes from Sherwood Forest without being discovered? Oh, I'd be happy to tell you, but would you please open the door so we can speak face to face? It's a little... No. Let's send Maid Marian to recount her escape. Oh, I'm so excited. Finally, under cover of darkness, I slipped away from their camp, leaving a sack of pebbles in place of the coins. Interesting. And what exactly motivated such a sudden change in loyalties? You mean why did I do it? Well, there's a very good reason for that, and, that is... I realized you're a much better leader than Robin Hood. Well, why didn't you say so in the first place, my dear? Very sensible of you, really. Phew, thank goodness it just took a light touch. Oh, I'm not just here to return your stolen things, but to offer my services to the crown, as a lookout of sorts. You see, before I left the forest, I overheard Robin Hood and his men discussing a plan to steal your remaining treasure. I didn't hear all the details, but I'm quite certain that I could learn where and when they plan to. Yes, very good. Tell me everything the moment you know it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a royal nap to resume. Oh my, that was even easier than I thought it would be. Let's send Maid Marian to celebrate. Ah, nuts! A hair too slow. But only 'cause I didn't run over no rooftops, like Rob does. A guy with my kind of frame's gotta steer clear of second story work, or he's liable to kick a hole in somebody's ceiling. Besides, 4 times out of 5, I can still beat Robin at pull-ups, so I figure we are even. Wait till I tell Robin about this, he'll be so impressed. And all it took to get Prince John to trust me again was a sack of trinkets and a silly little story. And the trinkets aren't even his taxes either. Little John stole these nails and metal bits from the sheriff just yesterday. My using it to get into the prince's good graces was part of the plan from the beginning, you know? Well, I am at the back gate of the castle, and ain't nobody spotted me yet. Time to test out these keys autocopied for me. And hey, lucky for me, the sheriff labeled them. Let's see. Now, jail, coin box, other coin box. I'll save those for later. And bingo! Castle Tower. Let's send Little John to reconnoiter Nottingham Castle. What a main event this is! Yeah, it's a straight shot from the tower down into old PJ's bedroom, alright? Just like we planned it. Or, if you wanna be technical, it's a straight shot from the tower down through the hole I just kicked in PJ's ceiling. Hey, I didn't say I never do that kind of thing. Only that, when I do it, I like it to be on purpose. Anyway, that's a way in for Rob and me. Now to do something about it. Now that I have Prince John trusting me, it's time to meet with Little John again. The Blue Boar Inn is a safe place for the merry men. No one should notice us there. I've always wondered why the innkeeper named it that. He may be a boar, but he's certainly not blue. Let's send Maid Marian and Little John to meet. I wish this would never end. Hey Marian, over here! Saved you a seat. Hello again, Little John. Thank you, I don't mean to be presumptuous, but do you need help getting those splinters out of your foot? What, these? Oh, thanks, but don't worry about it. Those are what me and Rob call an occupational hazard. Well, let me know if you change your mind. I have a pair of tweezers back at the castle. Haha! Oh, you did good. You did real good. Sounds like old PJ took the bait. Hook, line and sinker. He really did. Even through the door, I could practically hear his ego puffing up. Well, that's fine. Just so long as his head don't swell too big. We don't need him getting any inconvenient ideas on us. Let's welcome Prince John.